Watch what happens to your bank balance after you breathe this prayer and let miracle money find its way to you. This moment is a portal where spiritual currents carry abundance straight into the hands that dare to believe. Your struggle did not disqualify you. It prepared the perfect runway for heaven's provision to land in plain view. Every closed door was a rehearsal for a grand opening. Every silent night was a classroom where faith learned to sing. Right now, invisible vaults are swinging wide because your name has reached the throne room. Feel the electricity under your skin. That is not anxiety. That is anticipation. Before we journey deeper, lift this seed so that hope touches someone else. Tap the like button and let the algorithm preach. Subscribe and ring the bell so fresh words from heaven meet you at the exact hour you need them. When you click, you are signing a covenant that says God can use your screen as a pulpit. Type a short declaration below. Write, I attract divine provision. Time has a heartbeat, and tonight it drums for you. There is a clock in eternity that does not count seconds but seasons. That clock just thundered your name across the galaxies. Delays were not denials. They were scaffolds holding the miracle in place until you were tall enough to reach it. Stand still for a breath and notice how the atmosphere tilts in your favor. Angels trained in breakthrough logistics are gathering around your coordinates. They carry keys you have never seen. They carry contracts with your future address already printed. Listen with the ears of your spirit. A trumpet is blaring a code only the chosen understand. If your chest feels like it might burst, you just heard it. Type 707 in the comments to echo that sound back to heaven. Your digits on a screen become a beacon in the unseen. They shout, I am ready. What shakes you now is not fear. It is the doorframe of limitation cracking. Generational walls are splintering under the weight of long-answered prayers. A grandmother's midnight whispers are turning into daylight harvests. A grandfather's sacrificial tithes are gaining compound interest in your direction. The tears of ancestors have gathered into a river, and that river is flooding your dry ground. You are the exit point of their hope. You are the manifestation of their intercession. Let gratitude wash over you like warm rain. Yet prosperity is not first a number. It is a vibration. Money is a respectful servant looking for a confident master. Wealth moves fastest toward a heart that believes it already possesses more than enough. Repeat with me out loud. I am wealth in motion. I am favor in action. I am overflow on assignment. Now type it. Your keyboard can preach as loudly as any microphone. Expect turbulence. Old bonds will question the glow on your face. Familiar voices might shrink from the size of your upgrade. Discern the difference between genuine concern and camouflaged sabotage. Pray for wisdom that reads motives faster than words. Pray for courage that smiles at criticism. No weapon forged in gossip will prosper against a soul anchored in promise. The intensity of resistance is proof of the magnitude of blessing. Giants only appear at the border of promised land. Feel the tug in your spirit pulling you away from comfortable geography. Relocation orders have been stamped in gold. Some will move across cities. All will move across mindsets. Pack light. Fear has no visa in your next country. Bitterness cannot cross this border. Breath by breath, God is transplanting you from survival soil to abundance soil. Roots once strangled by rocks will now drink from hidden springs. Branches once starved by shade will stretch into open sky. Pause and seed the atmosphere with another declaration. Type, "My season has shifted." Look back only to honor, never to regret. The pit trained Joseph to manage a palace. The wilderness taught Israel to manage freedom. Your detours were not wasted miles. They were divine universities issuing degrees in resilience, compassion, and discernment. Those credentials qualify you for corridors of influence money alone could never buy. Heaven's economy flows through conduits, not containers. You are appointed to be a living pipeline that channels blessing to every dry place you touch. Giving will become your growth strategy. Generosity will become your security system. Every dollar that leaves your hand on assignment will return escorted by friends. Stay expectant. Stay generous. Stay light. Let us inhale presence together. Exhale every narrative of lack. Father of lights, we stand on the threshold you designed before we took our first breath. We surrender stale stories and receive your upgraded script. Release provision that astonishes accountants. Release peace that silences sleepless nights. Release relationships that accelerate destiny. Wrap each listener in revelation that they are never alone. Seal this truth with a tenderness no trauma can erase. Amen. A holy hush follows a prayer heaven intends to answer quickly. Do you sense that hush? That is the stillness before the surge. Share this video with someone whose hope is flickering. You might hand them the very spark that reignites their faith. Keep this community alive by speaking in the comments. Tell us where you need the river to rise first. Bless another comment with your agreement. Together we create an echo chamber of possibility. If this channel feeds your soul, press subscribe. Ring the bell so tomorrow's word arrives on time. Your click is a digital amen that stretches this sanctuary across oceans. Thank you for traveling to the end of this prophetic road. Step out now in bold expectation. Miracle money is moving. Health is quickening. Doors are opening faster than you can knock. You are chosen. You are loved. You are wealthy in every dimension that matters. Walk forward. The flood of favor is already running to meet you. Listen again and notice how faith multiplies each time the words pass through your spirit. Repetition is rehearsal for manifestation. Play this prayer over your workspace and watch productivity bloom. Play it over your children's rooms and watch anxiety dissolve. Faith comes by hearing, and miracle money travels on the same frequency. Every replay turns your device into a lighthouse. Ships of provision steer toward the light. Imagine the next sunrise carrying envelopes with your name in bold letters. Checks you forgot about. Refunds you never requested. Clients who find your offer irresistible. Heaven's logistics team is arranging these deliveries while you rest. Trust the schedule of grace. Divine mail never arrives late. Now speak blessing over your wallet. Hold it in your hand like sacred soil. Declare, you are a garden of overflow. Old receipts of lack are uprooted. Fresh deposits of favor are planted. Currency flows through you freely and returns multiplied. Feel the leather warm under your touch. That warmth is prophetic. Take a moment to forgive money for disappointing you. Release the grudges that hide in unpaid bills and broken promises. Unforgiveness is a padlock on abundance. Forgiveness is the code that clicks it open. Say aloud, I forgive the past and welcome new provision. Let gratitude become your currency of first resort. Before you count what is missing, celebrate what is present. Gratitude is a magnet that turns today's small seed into tomorrow's rich forest. Write 3 financial victories from your past, no matter the size. Maybe a debt erased. Maybe a meal provided at the last minute. Maybe the simple fact that you are still standing. Type one of those victories in the comments and end it with, bigger is coming. Raise your palms upward. Visualize golden oil pouring from heaven into your hands. That oil represents ideas. One concept from God can outperform a decade of labor. Ask for a wealth idea custom-fitted to your gifts. Let the oil seep into your fingertips and imagine it transforming into words you will write, products you will design, services you will render. The world is waiting for the solutions hidden in your spirit. Promise yourself daily alignment. Morning gratitude for what is. Midday prayer for what can be. Nighttime surrender of what must leave. Consistency builds momentum and momentum outruns resistance. Type, I choose alignment, as a digital signature of this commitment. Remember that wealth in the kingdom is never solitary. Your overflow waters someone else's desert. Generosity stretches the riverbed so wider currents can flow. Set aside a percentage of every increase as seed. Ask God where to plant it. He is a master strategist. Every seed sown in obedience returns with accurate GPS bringing harvest to your door. Should fear whisper that this promise is too good, answer with testimony. Fear cannot argue with lived experience. Recall the last time God provided against all odds. Speak it out until doubt retreats. Faith is fearless memory at work. This channel will keep fueling your remembrance. Notifications are not bells. They are trumpets. Each alert is heaven saying, new manna has dropped, taste and see. Invite 3 friends to join this banquet. Feasts grow sweeter when the table is full. Let us seal this extended moment with a final breath of worship. Exhale strain. Inhale supernatural ease. Father, engrave these truths on the hearts listening. Let the words rise as songs when worry prowls. Let them stand as pillars when storms roar. Fashion every viewer into a testimony that prosperity and purity can walk hand in hand. We agree it is done. We agree it is now. We agree that floodgates stay open until purpose is fulfilled. Amen. You are still here because your spirit recognizes home. Carry this atmosphere into every room you enter. Radiate calm confidence that puzzles the anxious. Carry pockets of peace that silence the troubled. Speak life until walls remember how to echo hope. And when miracle money appears, remember the first instruction. Give gratitude a seat at every table. The river never runs dry where thanks keeps flowing. Type one last affirmation before you leave. Write, I walk in unstoppable overflow. Then step into your day like royalty awakening from a long sleep. Treasuries have been waiting for this stride. The universe pays attention when you move in faith. Go and collect what has always been yours. Click on the video that God has placed in your path right now before it disappears. There is a blessing waiting for you.